Welcome back to Better Living. I'm here with Dr. Wade Banker at Luxe Laser. We're going to talk about hormone replacement therapy. It is a hot topic. It is a very important thing for a lot of people. We talk about people getting older, and there are things that happen that we think, oh, that's just the way it is. When we get old, we're supposed to be tired. We're supposed to not have as much energy. Your sex drive is supposed to go down, all of these things. But you tell me that that's not the case. It doesn't have to be the case.
Right. It doesn't have to be the case anymore. There's a lot of hype in the media right now with the hormone replacement in all kinds of different forms. I mean, you see it on television with gels, and there are compounded creams, and there's injections, and there's all sorts of them. And there's and it's a very hot topic because the hormones is what makes people feel tired, and they age as we all get older. Our hormones come down a little bit, men and women alike. Usually starts in their kind of mid-30s and just kind of tumbles from there, and people don't really realize. They're like, well, I'm just getting old. I should be tired, or I should lose all my muscle mass, or I should feel, like not getting out of bed sometimes. But that's really not the case. The case is they've just lost hormones, and a simple replacement done the right way will make people feel 1,000 times better, be able to get out of bed, go to the gym, work out, get that extra weight off. Very hot topic, and we're doing a lot of that here now. That's one of the most important things that we're doing here right now is that.
Well, you brought up something, the extra weight. That's something that a lot of women struggle with. It's like you turn 40 and somebody flips a switch, and that extra weight that you've always been able to drop quickly or that hasn't been there suddenly is there, and it's not going away no matter what you do, whether you're working out or eating right. And a lot of people are turning to supplements or pills, and I know you've told me before that's really not the most effective way to be getting those hormones.
No, when you're taking a pill form, it has a first pass effect to the liver, so you never want to do that. That's the worst. People using the gels and the creams, well, it's got to go through the skin. Well, sometimes it's a lot, and sometimes it's a little bit, but it's a real high spike and real low, so you don't want to do things that are just, in 4 hours it peaks and then it's gone in 24 hours, because your body doesn't have time to adjust. When we do the bioidentical pellets, which we do, it stays at a steady state level and doesn't have high peaks and low valleys. So your body's able to incorporate it better and use it more effectively in the body. So the gels and the creams and the shots just can't do the same thing.
And it's something you have to think about every day. So these pellets, let's talk about how it works.
Yes.
You actually inject it, and it lasts for some time.
Yes, so we inject this through a small needle into the fat under the skin somewhere, usually in the back or the upper buttocks area, so no one will ever see it. There are just a couple of tiny little pellets, and they sit in the fat, and they release these bioidentical hormones over a period of like 4, sometimes more months, even up to 6. And so you might be doing it, 2 to 4 times a year, potentially, depending on the person. And and it's just in a simple injection. I've done 5 today. I did them all of 5 of them in less than 30 minutes. I mean, it takes me about 5 minutes to do it. And then they don't have to worry about anything for 4, 5, 6 months.
Look, we all have way too much on our plate right now. So it's one less pill to think about, besides the fact that you shouldn't be taking the pill anyway, but it's one less cream to think about putting on your skin. It's just one less thing to worry about doing. And I have to think that it's a more cost-effective way than getting pills or creams or things that aren't really giving you what you need anyway.
Right. I mean, a lot of people are just spending a lot of money on things that just aren't good. For instance, I had a lady today. I checked her levels. She's been getting creams compounded, and I checked her levels, and her levels they're non-existent. So I know that the creams can't do that. So, and she's like, well, I'm tired all the time. And I'm like, listen, you just need to stop that. This is going to be the way to go. There's no other way is as effective as this. And some of the other things that people don't know about is some of these bioidentical hormones is that even people that are getting like big surgeries or things like that, they heal so much faster. You'll heal 3 times faster if your hormone levels are at a good level than if you're not. People that are diabetics can sometimes come off of their diabetic medication with this because it does so much for the insulin receptors. And then, there's another population out there that, the weight gain people, this really, really will allow people to lose a lot more weight much more effectively and safely than anything out there.
Just put your body back in balance. Let's talk about how we start. The process just begins with a simple blood test?
Simple blood draw. We check the blood and we look at the levels and we see where we need to make the adjustments. And then, we do a less than a 5-minute injection, and that's pretty much it. And maybe and then we'll see when we have to do this again in 4 to 6 months.
So if I'm wondering, I think, well, I don't know, I'm 38. I'm not really 38. I'm well over that. But let's say that somebody's 38 and they're watching and they think, I've been a little tired. I wonder if that's what is wrong with me. It doesn't hurt to come in and have the blood draw done.
No, it doesn't hurt at all. And it's something that, if you're wondering if you're tired, then you are tired. Mm-hmm. If you're wondering why you can't get to the gym, it's because there's a reason that's holding you back. And a lot of these people, they go to their family physicians, and the family physician's like, oh, you're feeling tired and a little low. Let's put you on some antidepressives. And no, it's because they feel tired and fatigued, and it's mentally draining them, and their weight's coming on, and they just throw antidepressives at them. They all come off their antidepressives when we do this. They feel too good.
It's much better to have your body in balance than to be put on more drugs, for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, if you are feeling sluggish, if you're having trouble with the 5 pounds that you can't get rid of, or any of those other things, really a great place to start is come in and get that blood draw done, make that appointment, because hormone replacement therapy just may be that perfect fix for you. It is a simple 5-minute injection, and you may be feeling a lot better. All you have to do is call Luxe Laser today. We'll be right back.